Alright, so today we're going to be talking about the UFC fight predictions for UFC 253. First, I need to talk to y'all about that performance by Tyron Woodley against Colby Covington. That was a very... If you're a Tyron Woodley fan, I'm sure you're a very disappointed person. I'm just going to put it that way. He didn't do anything. Let's just put it that way. He didn't do anything. He sit there and let Colby just tag his face, tag his body. He let Colby press him against the cage. Tyron Woodley does that with everybody, honestly. But you can't do that against pressure fighters like Usman, and you can't do that against pressure fighters like Colby Covington. You can dislike or like Colby all you want, but Colby he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. Personality wise, do I agree with his stances? 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, I don't agree with the things Colby says. But does that take away the fact that Colby is a solid fighter? He's a good fighter. Yes, he sets a good pace. He throws punches in bunches in a way, not necessarily like a Diaz, but he keeps a good pace. His pace is like a Usman. It's just Usman is just better at it. And that's what Colby did to Tyron. Tyron just got pressed against the cage. He has this habit of keeping his back foot on the cage, and Colby, he took advantage of that. And hats off to Colby for that dub. He's talking about fighting Masvidal next, and we'll touch base on that fight, but I think that's an interesting fight. I actually think I'm gonna favor Masvidal in that if they do come to terms with that fight, which I don't see them having a problem not coming to terms with that fight. So I look forward to analyzing that fight. But let's get to UFC 253 predictions. So we'll start with the co-main event. That's let's see what we got here. What is that? That's Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, right? Yeah. I got Dom winning. Because I got him winning for his mobility, his ability to move around. From the last performances that I've seen from Jan, is that he kind of stands still a bit, and that works in a lot of cases when it comes to UFC. But when it comes to when you're fighting a person like Dom, I think it's going to be a hindrance to him. Dom moves around very well, and I think that's what gave Jon Jones a problem. And Jan is nothing like Jon Jones, and so I think Dom's going to be able to move around, use his versatility in the beginning of the rounds, and really put hands to Jan. I think as the later rounds go, though, I think Jan might pick up a little bit, but that's even if it gets to the late rounds. So I got Dom winning second round. I got Dom winning in the second round by stoppage, by TKO. I'll call it. We'll make it even more in depth. I think he'll win with a cross. That's how I see it going down. So yeah, mobility. What else do I see? Hold on, let me see. What do we got here? Yeah, timing. I think the timing of Dom is underrated too, and so yeah, that's gonna give him problems. So I got Dom winning co-main event. On to the main event: Israel Adesanya versus Paulo Costa. Boy, that's gonna be a fireworks fight. I have Israel winning. I have Israel winning for honestly a lot of the same reasons. I think Israel moves a lot better. He's way more technical on the feet, and when it comes to the grappling, that's like non-existent. I don't think we're going to see much grappling at all. We might see a little bit of clinch game, but as far as takedowns, I don't see it happening. And so I think Israel's going to pick him off. I think if Israel's smart, which he is when it comes to stand-up, he's going to use his leg kicks, kind of chop at Paulo, kind of slow him down a bit, hit his body with the kicks, really go downstairs, upstairs, really try to confuse Paulo. and then eventually he's gonna hit that bingo button. But the thing about Costa is he's a durable dude, and he throws some heavy shots. So his key is to definitely try to get in there and pressure. I think we're gonna see that. I think he's gonna be a very reaction fighter in this fight. I think he's gonna react off of a lot of what Israel's doing, a lot of his check kicks, a lot of his low kicks and things like that. Paulo's gonna try to move in off of those kinds of strikes, and it's gonna be up to Izzy to either be able to find a way to move out of that, or he's gonna get hit, and that's gonna be a bad night for Izzy, because he doesn't want to get into that game of fireworks on fireworks. He wants it to be more of a chess match, and Izzy tends to be pretty good at doing that, at keeping certain fights at a certain level. Even when he's fighting. Think about it. Yes, the fight with Yoel Romero was extremely boring, but he was able to keep Yoel to a halt. He was able to kind of keep him at bay, and on top of Yoel just standing there. But he did it to Whitaker. He was able to keep it at a certain pace. He was able to move out of the way just in time. He was able to keep the fight in his distance. And so I think he'll be able to do the same with Paulo. But, he might zig, and when he should have zagged, or vice versa. But I think if I had to put my money on it, I'd go Izzy. Izzy wins in the third round. I'll say third round. Izzy wins this fight. So, yeah, those are my picks. Izzy wins in the third round. Dom wins, what did I say, in the second round. And Izzy, I think he'll win with a head kick. He'll win with a head kick. That is my guess. Things gonna go low, and then third round, he's gonna go high and catch him high. Let's see. Is there anything else that I wanted to talk to you guys about? Oh, this dope ass T-shirt. Look at that. Protect yourself. I might put my link down below so I can sell these things, but I don't really have the shop prepared the way I'd wanted to. I have a lot of other bunch of things going on. I got some work going on for videography, for a Kid Warrior Foundation. That is a foundation that teaches kids self-defense and things like that. It's all about teaching kids, all about child trafficking too, educating them on the signs of predators and things like that. So it's a stand-up organization, and yeah, I'm proud to be working with them on that. So I'm their videographer. Yeah, you guys, so that'll be it. I hope I'm right on these. Is there anything else? I don't think so. So yeah, those are my fight predictions, y'all.